Welcome back to MicroBeerReviews.com. Alright, let's do a beer review. Sweetwater Brewing Company out of Georgia just came out with this thing called Squeeze Box. Great name. It's an IPA with a grapefruit concentration flavor. It's in their catch and release seasonal. The first time I actually saw this was like in October, which I thought was genius, and I'll tell you why. Because there were all kinds of pumpkin beers coming out, and I don't care for those. Some of you might, more power to you, I don't. And I saw this and I was like, that's genius to launch this thing in late fall. Granted, most of these beers typically come out as summer releases, but that's the first time we got it in our area. So again, Grapefruit IPA. I'll tell you a little bit about it here. It says, slice open some citrus heaven. Bright and crisp with 5 tropical hop additions with a shot of grapefruit. It's a refreshing new squeeze. Love that description. You'll remember that one. It's good. So it says slice one open. It's got Chinook, Cascade, Columbus, Simcoe, Golding, and Centennial hops. That's a lot of very powerful hops. You're throwing in Cascade, Columbus, Simcoe, and Centennial in any beer. It's a hoppy beer. IBUs are only 45. ABVs are 6.1. Here's what's also interesting about this beer. It's got 2-row Munich wheat, 70, 80, and midnight wheat malts. They call them grains in their description, but I mean, that is a ton of stuff packed into an IPA, and then they're going to pound it with grapefruit. So, I'm a big fan of a lot of these. I like the more tropical beers. I like the fact that they're kind of experimenting with some of the other fruits. You know, lemon was real popular there for a while. And then they got into a lot of like the blueberries and the cherries, and I mean, we've run the whole gamut basically. A lot of the oranges, a lot of the strawberries, and watermelon came out this year. So this is one of my more favorite blends, especially in the IPA world, to throw in some grapefruit in there. So, and I always mention with their beers, their bottles are awesome. They're thick, and they have all these cool kind of etchings in there. With Sweetwater, this one has the wave of the water. I mean, they do a lot of really cool things with their bottles. They spend a lot of extra money in it. You know, don't float the mainstream. So here is what we are looking at. This, I know the lighting is not perfect, but it's got a very nice orangish kind of golden, very, very clearly filtered IPA. Little bit of carbonation, nice thin white frothy foamy head on it. It's exactly the way an IPA like this should look. Smell. Wow. That is a slice of grapefruit. It's grapefruit. Grapefruit. And that's about it, to be honest with you. It smells like grapefruit juice. You can maybe smell a little bit of the malt in the background, maybe. It's just freshly squeezed grapefruit. So, cheers, let's get into it. Ooh, that's good. It tastes like 420 with grapefruit. Definitely can taste the hops in the background. So it's really sweet when you first hit you. That's just straight up grapefruit. You almost taste maybe a little bit of lemon to it. It's fruit, and then dissipates really quickly. Nice clean finish. Nice little coating of the palate of different hops. I can't really pinpoint any of them. Again, I've always said if you have Centennial, Simcoe, and Columbus hops in a beer, you're going to smell some hops. You're going to have beer breath, hoppy breath. Excuse me. I think the grapefruit is so strong with this one, you can't really pinpoint any of them. You can tell it's there, and it's good. But, man, this is a grapefruit beer. It's really good. Again, it's got a good clean finish. It dissipates nicely, coats the palate well. Nice mouthfeel to it. But it's straight up grapefruit. So we rate our beers between 1 and 5. I would give this at least a 3.5. I might even give it a 4 because of what it is. It's a grapefruit IPA by description. It's got great hop background to it, and it is flat out exactly what they said you are purchasing, which these days is actually getting harder and harder to do with the increased number of breweries and everyone trying to experiment with all these different beers. If you do what you say you're going to do in a beer and do it well these days, it's becoming less common. Um, that is exactly what that is. It is a grapefruit beer, and it's got a very nice flavor to it. So let us know if you tried it. Leave comments on our YouTube channel or our website. We upload all the time, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get our updates. As always, we appreciate it when you leave comments on our YouTube channel as well. We love seeing those, so let us know if you tried this beer and what you think. And as always, we will see you again real soon. Cheers.